Hello, hello. All right, I guess I am going live. And as exciting as this is, it's really not that exciting because I've been trying to get my stuff going for the last many hours, and it's an interesting thing when you try to use technology in a way that you have not done so before, and you I end up finding out there's a lot more steps than I imagined. So, I guess this is kind of like a little bit of a consolation prize to me. Oh, testing out my stream. I'm going to turn off one of these microphones. Let's see if I get the right one. Did I get the right mic? Nope. There we go. There we go. So I fix that. Um, well, so since I'm here, what do I do with it? Not too sure. Not really prepared. I didn't I didn't really plan on actually using YouTube, to stream, and I'm just, was messing with different, streaming softwares and not quite ready to give them any of my money yet, but, so I don't know. What are you up to? What are people doing? There's no one here in the chat at, 12:15 past midnight, and I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed and, have some amazing dreams. This last month, I have been dreaming every every night, and, most of those nights I have, like, at least some recall of my dreams, a few times it was as little as, remembering the number 5 in the dream, where I had, 5 objections to fulfill or something like that, and one of them, it was the number I think it was the number 1, I don't know. I documented some of those dreams, and, I did have one lucid dream, which, of course, I would like to have a whole lot more of those, and that's kind of the key to this practice. It's not for me just to, get excited and write down my dreams, although that is, a fun consolation, especially when the dreams get just wild and crazy and, you know, a duck in a lake becomes a dragon and then becomes a ram and attacks you on the land, and you have to, wrestle a ram down and unfortunately, uh, use whatever you have necessary to stop the beast. And so that's a little something that happens, and, but really the objection, it's not even to just lucid dream, it's to learn what you can, what I can about myself, and, when we look at our dreams, and I don't know if it's always the case, but, probably, I think some of them are just a little bit more clear that they want to catch your attention and bring a message, and sometimes they feel, more mundane. Um, for me, a lot of the dreams, could be stressful, where it feels like I have things that I need to achieve, and I'm having, some difficulties doing those. So, Ganesh, I know we spend a lot of time together. I do ask that you could help me clear my path. But yeah, lucid dreaming is great because it really allows you to work on your attention and to observe your power of observation and more. And I am not 100% clear why it has been why there's been such an abundance of dreams. And I've talked to a few other people who have also been dreaming quite a lot. So that's kind of interesting. I know we had that beautiful full moon, almost 2 weeks ago now, and definitely had some powerful dreams then, and they are continuing. I also recently put my moonstone into effect, and I placed it on my third eye, or also known as my forehead, and that was ended up being a very, very productive night of dreaming. And not only that, I ended up having much more recall than I have had in the days before and after um, wearing the moonstone, which was interesting. Another interesting part about that moonstone is without really diving into reading about these stones, that stone in particular at the moment. I just started to sometimes I'd sleep with a beanie on and I'd put it, under the beanie and wear it throughout the night, or sometimes I would put it under the strap of my boxers and wear it throughout the night. And I just recently opened, I think it's called the Crystal Bible or something like that, or you know, ex- gives an explanation about how these different stones and crystals can be utilized, and the power that they have. And the moonstone happens to be helpful for lucid dreaming. And so I like what an author said, and I wish I had her name right now, but she wrote a book that I read about mantras. And what she said I thought was really, really great was, she basically said, you don't have to understand what all the language and words and what the mantra means, because the mantra will reveal itself to you. And that's what I think about most things. They will reveal their true essence, so to speak. And that's kind of cool because you could feel it, right? Somebody can tell you, I am this person and I do this, and you could count on me for this, that, and whatever. Um, and all that is great. um, but just like the stones, just like the mantras, uh, they too, and we will as well, reveal our true nature. We will reveal ourselves, and and that's pretty cool, I think. And yeah, I don't know. Again, I didn't really plan on doing all this, but now that I'm here, I'll probably just want to zone in for a few minutes before bedtime. And I don't know what could I possibly share with anyone. Well, what would I like to say to people? First, I would like to say that everything is going to be okay. Everything is perfect. Everything will come to fruition in a very beautiful and peaceful way. This chaos and this misunderstanding and confusion is a temporary artifact. And I have little doubt that it will pass as everything comes to pass. And we can look forward to experiencing a much, much, much quieter part of ourselves, very peaceful form that is indeed within us at all times, observing, not even judging, while our minds, our egos are really quick to get caught and called to action and frustrated and worried and concerned with our longevity because this part of our sequence is very temporary, whereas the essential self is very much not temporary. And so it has nothing to worry about. It doesn't have the same concerns as this mind that is connected and concerned with this temporary form, this temporary body that it is attached to. But this essential part of us does not have that concern, and we one way or another, we will be yogified. We will be reunited. Not that it went anywhere or we went anywhere, but we will be reunited with this very deep and quiet form or forms. And we can connect and establish this unification, this unity. We can take the yin and the yang and put them together and make a tai chi. And we can do this now. And it might take some time, just depending on how much stored energy we have, for one thing. And mostly that, really. Definitely has to, of course, you could practice, but what is practice doing? It's really storing that energy, saving that energy, and I strongly recommend taking as much time as you can, making sure you take some time to just experience yourself, see what you're thinking about, see what images flow through your mind's eye. You can just sit and breathe. You can breathe softly, quietly, or you could breathe rigorously and do giant exhalations. And huge inhalations, and you could hold those breaths. While doing so, you can feel if there's any pressure or tightness throughout your body. You can feel your heart beating. You could listen to the sound of your own voice. You can hum. You can sing. You can practice a mantra or mantras. Really, whatever calls you or wherever you want to start. And it's really I remember hearing a quote that, it's a sample that I heard in, some rap song. And, I don't know if it's from a movie probably, but he said, "You want to know what the truth is? The truth is just a blank piece of paper." and and that has a lot of truth to it. There's nothing more honest than complete silence. Well, my science experiment is done for the evening. Um, yeah, this wasn't really a YouTube video, definitely not for this channel, but I'll probably just let it be because I'm weird like that. And really, I do care. I care a lot. I just don't care about things that don't matter. And oddly enough, a lot of things don't really matter. They're just matter. What really matters is, the beautiful connection that we have with our family, with our children, with our husbands and wives, with our mothers, our fathers, with our brothers or sisters, with our friends, with people who we're not friendly with, or we don't know, or we're scared of, or we see them as different, or we don't like their ideology, or we don't, like the way they dress or the way they talk or whatever. These are the things that matter, and these are the things that we can work on, and these are the things that we have control over. We have control over our relationships. I can't, or nor do I want to, control someone else, but I can control my will and how I want to express my gratitude for somebody. And I could also learn to do better when I find myself falling off track and getting frustrated or mad and angry and upset. And well, not that I wish I wasn't so weak, but I look forward to not being so out of control. And anybody out there who hears this, I love you. And if my family, anybody, any of you that come across this little weird shit, shouldn't have said that. I love you. I love you, and I'm trying, and I really appreciate all the kindness and courtesy that you have, shared with me and given me through my many ups and many downs, and I forgive you, and I understand that most likely you are struggling in different ways as well, and I relate, and I love you, and I forgive you, and I forgive myself, and I love you, and I love myself. So, after being all lovey-dovey, it's time to go snuggle in bed with my wife. Or I'm gonna try not to wake her up, otherwise she'll spank me. It's, almost 12:40 AM, so I'm way past my bedtime, and I really didn't have anything to show for it because I didn't figure out or achieve anything that I tried to, um, and that's all good. Farewell, and, namaste, aloha, mahalo, aho, amen. May the beauty of the Spirit be with you. May your words be blessed with kindness and love. May your actions be that of kindness and love.